From Keene in the Shire, the Liberty Media capital of the world, this is Daryl W. Perry, host of FPP Radio News for Thursday, January 19th, 2017. Silver is trading at $16.99 per ounce. Gold is valued at $1,202 per ounce. Bitcoin is trading at 3.8 cents, and the average price of Bitcoin is $892. Antiwar.com reports WikiLeaks founder Julian Assange last week offered to submit himself to extradition to the United States in return for clemency for whistleblower Chelsea Manning. After President Obama commuted Manning's sentence on Tuesday, Assange's status became the next obvious question. Assange, however, is also conditioning his willingness to go to the United States on having his rights under U.S. law guaranteed in any potential legal trial, a huge if, given recent U.S. reactions to whistleblowers and the number of officials who have called for his death. Representatives for Assange are also arguing that the commuted sentence is short of clemency, particularly since Manning isn't actually being released yet, though the biggest question mark on the whole issue is that the U.S. has not publicly charged Assange with anything and not publicly requested his extradition at all. Justice Department officials are regularly hinting at investigations and other moves against Assange, and there is some reason to believe that there may be a secret indictment on the books just waiting for Assange to be someplace that the U.S. can get a hold of him. For the time being, however, it's safe to assume Assange will remain in the Ecuadorian embassy in London and probably isn't going to impact ongoing efforts by Sweden to extradite him for questioning. When you hear the word lobbyist, you probably think about greedy corporations, but not all lobbyists are the same. Some are fighting for the freedoms you hold dear. Liberty Lobby LLC is doing just that in New Hampshire, working hard to represent you, not some special interest group. You can help by going to libertylobby.info, where your contribution will give us the tools we need to ensure that your voice is heard. Visit libertylobby.info today to find out more. UPI reports the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers has launched a full environmental study of the Dakota Access pipeline's crossing in North Dakota. On Wednesday, the Army published a notice to prepare an impact study on the Lake Oahe crossing of the Missouri River. It's about a half-mile upstream from the Standing Rock Sioux Tribe Reservation. The tribe protests the crossing because it relies on the lake for a variety of purposes, including fishing. Energy Transfer Partners can't lay pipe under the reservoir during the study of the $3.7 billion project, but the company did ask U.S. District Judge James Boasberg on Monday to block the study, claiming it already has the necessary approval to drill under the lake. On July 25th, the Corps determined the crossing would not have a significant impact on the environment, but on December 4th, it said its proposed location merits additional analysis, more rigorous exploration, and evaluation of reasonable siting alternatives, and greater public and tribal participation and comments. The Army Corps wants opinions from the public and will schedule meetings. At least 589 protesters have been arrested, including 3 on Monday. For nearly 40 years, Roberts & Roberts Brokerage has been a trusted source for buying and selling precious metals like gold and silver. They also take Bitcoin for precious metal purchases and have permanently removed the minimum purchase amount for all orders paid in the digital currency. Call Roberts & Roberts today for knowledgeable advice on buying and selling precious metals and a forward-thinking approach to new technologies. 800-874-9760 or visit online at rrbi.co. Reuters reports the CIA on Wednesday unveiled revised rules for collecting, analyzing, and storing information on American citizens, updating the rules for the information age and publishing them in full for the first time. CIA General Counsel Carolyn Krass told a briefing at the agency's headquarters in Langley, Virginia, the guidelines are designed in a manner that protects the privacy and civil rights of the American people. The new rules were released amid continued public discomfort over the government surveillance powers, an issue that gained prominence following the 2013 revelations by former government contractor Edward Snowden that the NSA secretly collected the communication data of millions of ordinary Americans. The guidelines were published 2 days before President-elect Donald Trump is sworn into office and may be changed by the new administration. Trump has said he favors stronger government surveillance powers, including the monitoring of certain mosques in the United States. The CIA is largely barred from collecting information within the United States or on U.S. citizens, but a 1980s presidential order provided for discrete exceptions governed by procedures approved by the CIA Director and the Attorney General. This has been FPP Radio News, online at fppradio.com.